Hi everyone, my name is Shauna in case you don't know, but today I'm dressed as Colin Creevy because it is spooky month. So excited. So actually the inspiration for this is I was listening to this TikTok song that was really dramatic and I wanted to film something dramatic and I was like, what dramatic thing could I film? And I was like, oh, Colin Creevy's death. Now I know that's probably weird, but I did it anyways. So ba-bam! Let's do today's spooky dance.
When the crypt doors creak and the tombstones quake,
Spooks come out for a swing and wake,
happy haunts materialize.
and begin to poke.
This is a different spot that I've actually never filmed in before. So this is in my room, and this is my bed. I am literally sitting on my bed. I have my little ring light right there, and I don't know if I like this filming spot or not. I'm sort of vibing with it right now. I sort of like it. As you can see, it's dark out my window, so I can't film with my window right now, so that's why I'm doing this setup. So this is my little cave that I sleep in. My cat's back there. You better not. Oh my gosh, I just reached back. And there was a cat under my blanket. Cat, what are you doing? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about cheap and easy Harry Potter costumes to do for Halloween. A lot of these costumes that I'm going to be talking about you can do last minute using your local Goodwill or materials that you already have in your house. So the first one is just any generic Hogwarts student. So obviously you're going to need different wigs for different students. But if you already have long hair, curl it and be Hermione. If you have short black hair or short brown hair, be Harry Potter. Short red hair, be Ron Weasley. Long red hair, be Ginny Weasley. You get the gist. You can be any of these Hogwarts characters. Now the simplest and cheapest way to do a Hogwarts outfit is head on over to Goodwill. At Goodwill, they have tons of graduation robes that are available, or if you know someone in your family who has a graduation robe, feel free to steal the graduation robe for them or borrow it. Let's say borrow, that's a better word. That's more polite. Don't steal things from people. I do not encourage stealing. But you just take a graduation robe and you either print out a Hogwarts crest or get a pin at one of the Hogwarts crests and put it right there and your robe is all done. Then you obviously need a collared shirt. Fun fact, you don't actually need a long sleeve collared shirt because if you have a robe, it's going to be covering the sleeve part. So if you want to feel cooler, or if you don't have a long sleeved white shirt, then feel free to just get a polo shirt because that's what this one is. See? A polo shirt. Obviously it's nice if you can get a tie. Ties are pretty cheap. You can find them online. I will link an Amazon link down in the description below for it. It's not an affiliate link, so like don't worry about it. Like I'm not tricking you into giving me money or anything. And then if you want to, you can get a little sweater because the Hogwarts students wear sweaters, but that's optional. I didn't start wearing sweaters with my cosplays until about, I want to say 2016. And there's your basic gist of how to do a Harry Potter character. Now obviously you're probably going to want a wand. So if you go to Barnes & Noble, you can get pretty good quality wands, or if you want to be cheap, go ahead and just grab a stick out of your yard and there's your wand. So that is honestly the most easiest out of all the different costumes. So I highly recommend doing one of those if you're like super last minute and want to be a Harry Potter character. I'm very sorry about my dog barking. She will not shut up and there's nothing I can do about it. She is just in her barking mood of the day. And speaking along the lines of Hogwarts students, you can actually do Moaning Myrtle really easily. Use the same concept that I said on how to make your Hogwarts robe attire, your Hogwarts outfit. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get something to make your face pale. I recommend getting a paint pot thing like this. It isn't really like wet paint. You're going to have to really like scrub a sponge in there to get it on your face, but this is what I use. It works really well. It was $3.99. You're going to need some big ol' circle glasses like what Mr. Harry Potter wears. They don't have to actually be like Harry Potter specific glasses. You can get glasses that are just like bigger that you find at a Halloween store, or if you just want to wear whatever glasses you have available, then feel free to do that. I've actually used the really cheap Halloween wigs from the Halloween costume stores for Moaning Myrtle for the whole time that I've been Moaning Myrtle, and nobody has complained about it. Everybody has liked it. You can do either gray, brown, or black depending on what you want to go for, because technically a ghost is like black and white, so she would have black hair, but it could also be gray if she's a ghost. However, the ghosts in the movies are blue, and I'm not telling you how to make a blue version, but you could make your face blue and do it more like the movie. Or the actress who played Moaning Myrtle had brown hair, so you can do the brown too. Or if you have long hair, you can just put your hair in ponytails and there you go. You don't even need a wig. And then if you want to do the toilet seat, which I recommend, just find a cheap toilet seat at Home Depot or any sort of store like that. Or if you have a toilet seat laying around your house that you don't need, scrub it clean and then you can wear it. Moaning Myrtle is one of the costumes that I feel like gets the most attention when I post about her on TikTok and stuff. So I wanted to tell you really easily how I started cosplaying Moaning Myrtle. I've definitely improved my cosplay since I did my first original version, but it's the one that's gotten the most attention that people are obsessed with for some reason. So I highly recommend doing that one. People just think it's funny. Oh, and you also need to do dark lipstick, which just use any color dark lipstick. The reason why I'm like, I don't know why people are so obsessed with it, like I'm a little weirded, like I'm a little, I don't know if weirded out is the right word. The thing is, like, I love Moaning Myrtle and I love cosplay Moaning Myrtle, but that toilet seat gets heavy on my shoulders and people are like, oh my gosh, I love it. When are you gonna do Moaning Myrtle next? I love your Moaning Myrtle cosplay. I'm like, my shoulders are killing me. I can only do this once every like 2 years. Yeah, I've never really talked about that before, but yeah, that's why I don't do Moaning Myrtle more despite it being one of my most popular cosplays. It's because I get shoulder pain and back pain. But it's really fun and it's a simple and creative costume that you can do for Halloween. Now moving up to McGonagall, one of the fan favorite Hogwarts professors. With McGonagall, you're just going to want a green robe. I actually just went to Goodwill and they had tons of different colors of robes because different schools have different colors, and I just found a green Hogwarts robe. And so I tossed on that green Hogwarts robe, and McGonagall has a hat. I just bought one of the cheap witch hats that I found at Goodwill. I'm sure you can find it at a costume store anywhere like that. And then I spray painted my hair gray, but that step is optional. And then you basically have McGonagall. Obviously her costume is a little more complicated than that, but that is a very simple, easy way to do McGonagall. You can easily do Umbridge by thrifting different pieces to put together as insane of a pink outfit as you can. I did this when I was in the 4th grade, so I was like 11 or 10, and I did Umbridge for Halloween, and it was a lot of fun. It isn't 100% screen accurate. None of these are just for fun, and they're super easy. You could throw them together last minute. I just tucked my hair under that pink hat and I went as Umbridge. People knew who I was, and it was a lot of fun. Next up is Tonks. With Tonks you need a black leather or faux leather jacket. I picked mine up at Goodwill, and then you can spray paint your hair either purple, orange, or any color on that spectrum. Or if you'd prefer, you can get a wig, and that's basically Tonks. Tonks is a really easy costume, and your hair is what gives it away that you are Tonks. And you can easily do different variations of Hermione, Harry, or Ron. Find an outfit that you like and see if you can thrift the parts. I know that a lot of people cosplay Harry from Sorcerer's Stone, and Harry is wearing that plaid shirt. A lot of people do that version of Harry. It's a pretty simple and easy version to do. They just find a plaid shirt, put on the glasses, mark your face with a scar with a little eyeshadow or lipstick or whatever you choose to do, and boom, you're Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone. A lot of people do Hermione. They just get a pink jacket and zip it up and buy a little time turner online or from a store, and bam, you have Prisoner of Azkaban Hermione. It's really easy to do different variations of the Golden Trio because they wear so many different outfits throughout the whole course of the movies. And I haven't personally done this one, but my friend did this one and I gave her tips on how to do it, and I thought I'd include it in this video, and that is that you can do Dobby really easily. So I bought Dobby ears from Barnes & Noble, I think it was. I haven't actually put together a Dobby cosplay yet. So you can buy the ears just really cheap. It's just like 10 bucks maybe at most. Or you can cut the ears out of cardboard and attach it to a cheap headband that you can just buy at Dollar Tree. And then you're going to want to sort of take a dress, long t-shirt, or even a long pillowcase, and you're going to cut it so that there's armholes, and then you're gonna tie it together like that, and you can really easily put together a Dobby costume for Halloween. And those are the easiest Harry Potter costumes that I know of for Halloween. Of course, I have done so many different versions of characters. I've done so many different characters besides what I'm mentioning here, but I thought I would just tell you like the easiest ones, the ones that you can quickly throw together. And I think sometimes it can feel overwhelming to get Harry Potter costumes. I know that was what it was like for me at first, because you see so many like name brand awesome stuff out there, like $100 robes, wands that cost like $30 or $40, and you're like, oh my gosh, I want that. But if you actually think about it, you don't have to put that much money into putting together a fun and awesome Harry Potter costume. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you haven't already. You can see all of my Harry Potter cosplays over on my Instagram, which is SugoiShawn, the same as it is on YouTube, and I will have that link down in the description below along with all of my other social media. This month is a month filled with spooky videos, so I hope you stick around for some more fun spooks and Halloween themed videos. I'll see you on Monday for my next Halloween video. Until next time, goodbye!